we have the TheraBand in our hands. We will hold both of the edges and we will wrap the forefoot of one of our feet, this time at the metatarsal at the top side. So wrap around your toes and a little bit from the metatarsal part of your leg, of your foot, and now adjust both of the edges of your band to the opposite arm. Pull them slightly. You can also hold with 2 hands if you need to. The other leg down there is fully stable on the ground. This is not only foot strength but also balance and proprioception exercise for you. So make sure the toes down there spread away from one another, long, and you are equally pressing onto the outer as well as onto the inner side of your foot. This one here will be nicely working right from this sickle outwards. From the sickle outwards. The outer part of the band needs to pass underneath your heel, just like this, right? Okay, wrap it, pull it, release inwards, and push out, and push out, and push out, and push out. Now, pull your energy upwards. Your paw here will be slightly active so that you're not hanging into your hip like this. So pull yourself up high, push the ground down with the supporting leg, and beautifully pull this foot out. Resist the band, and again resist the band, and again resist the band, and again resist the band. Let's go for 2 times 8. 7. This knee nicely stays aligned with the hip. I have 4, 3, 2. Last 1 second. 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Further out. Further out, further out, further out. Okay, release. Shake off your standing leg. Have a breath in, have a breath out, and let's do the same thing onto the other side. Again, we have the band ready. We wrap our forefoot. The toes are nicely wrapped in, and the outer side of the band goes underneath the heel. There you go. And you're pulling the band with the opposite arm. Good. Let's align the other foot. Make sure you're stable on it. Now this knee will be well aligned with your hip and foot. And you're going to start pulling out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Of course, if you need more pressure or resistance, you can always simply just pull the band more upwards with your hands. Alright, let's concentrate now onto the standing leg. Push the ground with your toes. All 5 of them have space, place, and function. You are filling the ground with your heel, with the small, with the big toe, with the outer cant, as well as the ball and the inner cant of your foot. The other knee is staying well aligned with your hip. If you can rise your leg higher up and perform the exercise here. If you want, you can also keep it slightly lower down. Make sure that you just have enough resistance. The foot is nicely pointed. The toes are pointed the entire time. Imagine you're holding a little coin with your toes so that they are nicely tucked in and pointed. And now we're going to go for 2 8s. And pull out. Gonna feel your shin muscle nicely working, and you're gonna feel you're standing like really getting tired. So pull yourself up, engage your paw of the supporting leg, don't hang into your hip joint, and give me last 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2, last 1. For you to release, free your leg, shake it off, shake the other one off, and now let's go and perform some simple stretches. We will have one foot as a stable one, the other one will be stepping behind us with the knees stretched and with the toes tucked. So now make sure that your toes are long, not crumbled, and far away from one another. That's it. As you are now here, you will aim to Push that heel all the way up over the toes. There you go. And you're going to remain here with the knees stretched. That's it. And if you need more tension, more stretch, more pressure, shift your hips a little bit further backwards. But keeping your heel really up high in a position. So the heel pulls up while the hips are pushing down. The knee is fully stretched. And you're going to feel a beautiful pull in your foot. That's a couple more seconds in here. Stay when you have a breath in. Have a breath out. And release. Now we're going to do the opposite thing. We will tuck the toes. We will place a foot in front of us and tuck the toes and then stretch the knee. We will aim to push downwards, so shift the hips further over your tucked toes as you are keeping the knee fully stretched and your ankle right in the middle. So no sickle, right? Keep that heel and ankle in the middle and aim to have these knuckles of your foot touching the mat the entire time. Let's remain in here for an inhale. Push, 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 push. Exhale. Inhale. Continue pushing. Exhale. Last inhale. Last exhale. Release and shake it off. Good. Now I want you to just go ahead and rotate your foot. Just like this. Pass through each position. Sickle in, sickle out. Flex and point. Really articulate with your toes. Engage them. Squeeze, grab a coin, then release it, and over again. Give me between 8 and 12 of these beautiful circles, just from in to out. And again, just from in to out. Whenever you have had enough of this, or you have done your counts, release your foot and do the same thing onto the other side. Again, tucking the toes, making sure they are long and far away from one another. And again, stretched knee, the heel is not back away, the heel is up and finding its place over the toes. Here we have the shifting now of the hips, a little bit further over, backwards, while we remain fully active with the heel upwards and the knee stretched. There you go. Here, again, make sure that your foot, your ankle is not sickled. You want to really keep your ankle in the middle. Let's hold and have an inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Okay, it was a beautiful stretch, release. And now let's do the same into the opposite side. You're gonna go tuck the toes. You will stretch your knee in a position. And you will push down towards the ground. So shift the hips over the tucked toes or in the direction of the tucked toes. Let's go and check where the ankle is. We want the ankle to be exactly in the middle, not out, not in, but just right in the middle. And again, aim to feel your mat with the knuckles of your foot, right? There we are, down, and now stretch your knee fully and let's go and keep it in here beautifully with an inhale in and out. Again, in, let the stretch occur, out, let the stretch and the pain, if you have such, pass through your body and let it go and release. That's it. Let's go again and do the circles, full articulation of the ankle joint, full articulation of the toes, engaging all of them in all directions. We'll have a sickle in, we'll have a flex, sickle out and point, and the toes are grabbing a coin, bringing it front, releasing it, and again grabbing, releasing, grabbing, releasing, and again, that's it. Feel them all moving, feel them all flexing and pointing for a couple of more circles in here. There you go. Beautiful articulation. And let's have a little shake off, another shake off, and we are ready with the class today. We will see us next time for a foot strengthening class. Until then, be you.